I'm Paola. I'm in IronCast today, and I have two great guys with me. I have Andy, that you know for a few shows ago. Actually, it's been a while since you were here.
Yeah.
And I have Thomas Bigstrom with me from Therion. How are you?
Yes, you do.
Yes. And we've been talking a little about everything.
I'm fine. I'm very fine, thanks.
Thomas, you are in Spain
Yeah, we
right
can
now.
talk about.
Andy,
I'm in Spain right now. I'm kind of stuck. You know, you can't really travel home. The plane doesn't go, and you know, it's what it is.
so you're actually stuck in there, or you live there right now?
I live here now, but you know, I can't go home to see my kids, for example, or I still have my an apartment in Sweden that I can't fix with. So it's probably full of dust when I come home. You know.
And spiders.
You notice, like most of these Scandinavian rock bands, when they suddenly get a little bit of success, they leave Scandinavia.
Yes.
Has that got something to do with the weather, maybe in the winter?
I think it's totally weather based. You know,
Yeah.
I love, for example, Swedish summer.
Yeah, it's very nice.
It's
I've
unbeatable.
been to Malmo in the summer. Malmo's very nice in the summer.
But you know, we have the saying in Sweden that the summer is the most beautiful day of the year.
Yeah, a bit like the UK. It's raining here now in Exeter.
Yeah.
You're welcome to come to
There you go.
Mexico, always. And here it's
Yeah.
always hot, though.
But
Mexico,
the difference in Mexico compared to, say, like the UK, and especially even more so in Sweden, is what you may have the weather, which is good all year round.
Yeah.
But what we have in the UK and in Scandinavia is we have a lot of daylight in the summer.
Yes. But we have a lot of nights also in the winter.
Yeah, that's the downside. Here it gets dark about 4. In Sweden, it gets dark about 2. In Stockholm.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And the sun might rise around 10 o'clock, you know.
Yeah, that's the good side, Paola. That here we get the daylight in the summer, and I mean, in June it doesn't get dark till 10 o'clock, 10:30, which is really good.
Yeah.
And I guess in Sweden it's about midnight.
It is. It depends where you are. If you are up in the north in Sweden, I remember for many years ago, long before Therion, I had a gig up in the north in the summer, and we were supposed to go on 1 o'clock in the night.
Wow.
And I was in my hotel room, and I said, I have a lot of time, you know, because the sun is up. And it was 12:30, you know.
Wow.
So, yeah.
We should go on with another question, because someone was saying to us earlier that they are recording a new album, and we were saying that he recorded a few years ago in French and in other languages. So this one is going to be in English?
This is going to be English. There will be some, but mostly English, yeah? That's the main language, but there's going to be some surprises.
That's great.
Yeah, absolutely. But this is not a secret. It's I can give you the title. The album is going to be called Leviathan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great. So how are you going to record it?
Yeah.
We can't record it right now. We have been, you know, Christopher lives on Malta now. Everybody lives in the different parts of the world. So we were supposed to go over to Malta for some month or 1.5 months ago to nail the vocals, and we couldn't. So that's basically what's left, you know. I have my own studio, so I could make it myself, but you want to be together when you do such thing, you know, because you want to give direct input, you know.
Did you say Chris lives in Malta?
Yeah.
I thought he lived in Sweden.
He moved to Malta.
That's a bit different, because he lived in the forest. He told me a long time.
Yeah.
What made him move to Malta?
He moved to Malta to an island there called Gozo.
I know Gozo. Yeah,
Oh,
near
yeah,
Comino. Yeah, near Comino.
Yeah. It has basically nothing, but now it has.
Yeah, he likes this. He likes solitude. Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
Not like that. I'm a very social person. I like, I like to go to the solitude, maybe, for fishing a day or two, but then it's enough for me,
Yeah, he did say he's a very private guy. He does like to be doing his own thing.
Yeah, he is. But the fun thing with that is we complement each other very good anyway, even if we're so different in that aspect,
Yeah. I remember when you did the album, and I can't speak French. I remember when they did the album, when you did the French album, and he said that you couldn't speak a word of French.
No,
and he said and I remember this during the last interview I did with you two together, and he just said to you, "Go away, Thomas, and learn it."
Yeah, that's his style, And I said, thank you.
And then he said he was amazed. He said, the guy just came back and learned the bloody language.
Yeah. It was amazing. I remember that session. I still remember to this day exactly the moment when he told me or everybody about the idea. We were on tour. We were on tour with, I don't remember what tour, but we were on tour, and he was sunk into a game for hours, and then all of a sudden he looked up and he said, "We're gonna do a French cover album." And I was like, "Is there a gas leak in the bus?" Because he started to lose it,
But I remember this. Is it going to be similar? Is it gonna? It's still going to be that symphonic.
It's going to be a real Therion album. It's not any theme or anything like that. It's an album, a pure album. And it's.
I have a really big question to ask you guys, and this, I guess, will all boil down to whether you do it or whether Christopher wants to play it on tour. When you eventually come back to the UK, which I'm sure you will, are you going to play the Land of Canaan?
Do you want that?
I would love it. Do you know it's one of my favourite songs of all time in the world?
Cool. Okay, I will.
It is an amazing song.
I will tell that to the boss. I like it too very much.
It's a long track, but it's an epic. It's amazing. I mean, that and The Greatest Show on Earth by Nightwish are amazing songs.
Cool.
Now, Paolo, you always remember I used to open with that Therion song. I used to start the show with it.
Wow, that's so cool. I have a little anecdote of that. There's a girl singing in this song, and that's Linnea. That's the first thing she did with the band, and she was not in the band, but she was with me in the studio. And Christopher told her, or if it was me, I don't remember, "Can you go in and try to please sing that part?" And she did, and it was saved for the album. She was 16 by then.
Wow.
Very young.
Yeah, very young.
Wow. That's amazing. But yeah. It's something I learned about the other day. It's the latest project you're on. Some Spanish band or Latin American band?
No,
they sing in Spanish? It's the last thing you've done on Wikipedia.
No, it's a Spanish. You saw the video with the song, or what?
No, I just heard the audio song. They were singing in Spanish, and you're on the album.
Yeah, it's actually a rock opera that I'm a little part of. I have a small, tiny part in that.
Okay.
And that's what I did. And the first time I sing in Spanish, actually, it's hard. They lisp.
They what? What's
You've
that
done a
mean,
great
Paolo?
job.
They lisp. They are
You
lisping,
Spanish?
but on purpose, So every C, if you go to Mexico, for example, they don't. But here, every C and Z is pronounced as with the lisp sound.
Yeah.
Spanish
It's
from
like
Spain, it's very, I don't know, very different from Latin.
Yeah, conozco.
It's a bit like English in US, isn't it? It's like in England that we pronounce words in a very different way to say they do in the US.
Yeah, I can imagine it's a more or less the same thing.
But when European people speak English to me, I hear the difference, and
Of course.
Obviously, words are pronounced differently.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's not a real British accent. British.
Yeah. Well, no, it's like, I like this one when they say water and data. It's like data.
Yeah, I heard
It's
how
like
they say.
data.
We went to Australia last year to play with the band. And they say water.
Water. Yeah.
Water.
Yeah, water, mate.
Yeah.
Mate.
But that was cool. That was cool.
It's just the variations in the languages. I like the New Zealand accent. The New Zealand, the English accent. Some of the words I struggle to understand, but I love it.
Okay, I've been watching that you were working with Lori again from her solo album.
I am on that
release
album.
very soon. So can you tell me a little more about it?
I only know the song that she released now, which I love, which I really love. And I know the song that I sang on, because I'm doing backing vocals on one track on her album. And I remember when I was doing that, I was sent the track, that I was doing it in my studio, and I was amazed how good the song was. So I think it's going to be a really killer album from her.
Mm-hmm.
So you are just sing one song?
Yeah, I'm only in one song. Yeah.
Cool.
And if you listen very clearly, you can hear my voice. It's the backing vocals here. So,
can I just add something to all this? I noticed you were smoking a vapor cigarette.
Yeah.
There you go. Does that mean that you're trying to quit?
I quitted normal cigarettes. I mean,
I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased.
Yeah, I miss it sometimes, but this is perfect, you know.
Because I always remember the first time I spoke to you was Shepherd's Bush Empire. It's going back some years now. This was a long time ago.
Yeah.
This was during the album, with Land of Canaan. My God, my memories escaped me. What's the name of the album? With the Land of Canaan.
Sitra Ara.
That's the one, Sitra Ahara, yeah. It was during that album. And I remember seeing you smoke, and I was like, wow, how do you sing with that voice when you're on a packet of Marlboro?
Yeah, but you would be amazed if you knew how many singers that actually smoke. It's
Fabio Leone as well, yeah.
For example, it's my best smoking friend when we meet on tour. We always go and smoke together, Fabio and me, yeah.
Yeah, when I saw Fabio smoking, because I didn't think it was him when I spoke to him, because I was like, no, that can't be Fabio.
And me, you know.
Yeah, I haven't seen him for ages now.
I saw him the last time we were on the 70,000 tons of metal together.
Yeah, because they're now back together, aren't they, Power Rock? They've gone full circle.
Yeah, they are actually now Leone and Turuli.
Yeah, they've just taken out Alex of the equation.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. They are together now.
Yeah.
And actually, I was speaking with Alex, the drummer, earlier today.
Oh, the drummer. Well, Alex, but he's left the band, isn't he?
No.
Which one are we talking about? The one that's in Sirius Black.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, okay. Because that band has had so many lineup changes, unbelievable. That kind of gone back to who they were without Alex Staropoli. Yeah, they've gone full circle.
My God.
It's really weird.
It's like our band. We were sort of changing lineup for every album. But
actually, you were telling us that the new girl is your girlfriend, and she's going to record the new album. She's going to be there.
oh, you actually did. She actually did three. We did three. Yeah, the one who replaced Linnea took over this part because she's a singer as well.
Okay.
And you know, it's a pity for her because she just joined, and we were about to record the album, but everything is on hold now because of this. You know, we have written everything, you know, and it should have been recorded, but it's not because of this shit, you know, corona going on. You have full quarantine in Mexico?
Yeah, we are still in there because we are in phase 3.
We are allowed to go out. Yeah. We are now allowed to go out 1 hour a day.
Same here. Yeah. In fact, I have some not so good news about the UK. The UK now is the worst country in Europe for the virus.
Yeah, I was reading that today, actually. Yeah.
It's just overtaken Italy today.
Yeah.
On deaths.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's really spiraling out of control here. Not good, I'm afraid, in the UK.
Strange days.
Yeah, it's a weird one. It's something that we'll all have in common for the rest of our lives. We'll all have this link. Everybody in the world now.
Totally. And you know, here, where everybody, you know, kiss on the cheek when they meet, you know, it's a total culture change now. Now everybody's doing with the elbow, you know, the elbow bump.
See, it's all right for people like you and I who come from these Northern European countries where it's just a nod of the head, and all right, mate.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my.
We're not very tactile, are we? We're kind of like, all right, mate.
Yeah. So, but I adapted pretty fast to this. I like this system they have here, you know. But now it's you know, now it's like Sweden again. Yeah.
I found this weird in Mexico, didn't I, Paula? When I first came over to your country, I found this really weird, didn't I? When I first came to Mexico, and I was like, wow, all these people just hugging each other, and they don't even know each other. It's like, what's going on? If that happened in the UK, you'd probably be like, quick, call the police.
And out here it's very common, but not now. It's like we are all saying hello or goodbye.
Yeah.
From the distance.
So you're doing the UK Scandinavian way now. It's like, hi, how you doing?
We are learning.
It's a natural.
That's the way it is. I don't know. But then, like you say, you're adapting to this way in Spanish now in Spain.
Oh, totally. I've been here now for so long. So,
how long have you been there?
Oh, I have been here since the beginning now of. It's almost 3 years in July, forward and back, you know. But mostly I've been here.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I must say, I've only ever been to Fuengirola in the south.
You've been in Spain for a long time, so you started to do like the Rhapsody of Queen experience.
Exactly.
How that it became?
That's what we're doing. We were supposed to do it now, but everything is cancelled. And everything is cancelled now. So we had 3 months in Madrid, June, July, and August. And they are all cancelled.
And
that's a positive Therion not coming to the UK, that you've got nothing lined up.
Yeah. I mean, I can't wait to go out of the store again. I miss it so much, you know. We were supposed to play the 10th of June. We were supposed to play in Malta, a club gig there, warming up gig, you know. And then we were supposed to do a festival in Romania, one in Czech Republic. No, sorry, Slovakia. And one in Russia, and then we were supposed to go to China, but of course not. It doesn't work.
That's not gonna happen, is it?
No. I don't think. I'm afraid that it will not happen until next year.
I think
when people can start to go on touring. Yeah,
I think too. Yeah,
and I suffer from that. It's like, you know, I want to go out there.
Are they doing any tours in Mexico now, Paula? Any bands? Didn't you see a band during the lockdown period? Or there was one that was right near the end when you had to go into lockdown?
We had a festival, the Hell and Heaven Festival. It was the last thing that were here. And it was on March, really. But now they are all like postponed or...
Is it the Heaven and Hell one?
The Hell and Heaven Festival was the last one.
Ah, okay. Because I remember we played that with Therion 1 year.
Yeah.
I guess 2012, if I'm not wrong.
A long time ago. I think that it was the
very long time ago, yeah.
Of the festivals.
Yeah. That
we
was
have
cool.
that in the UK. Really cool. We have a Heaven and Hell in the UK as well. I think it's in Wales.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. I've never been to it. I always remember Bloodstock Bloodstock,
Bloodstock,
UK.
yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
I
UK.
remember when it used to be indoors, when it was smaller,
Ah,
and now it's become so commercial. It's just
Yeah,
become
yeah,
a big open air festival.
yeah,
I
we
mean,
played it.
What, the open air?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the indoor one. That was the first time I ever saw Nightwish.
Oh.
Yeah, and hardly anybody had. Well, they were just becoming famous.
Oh, yeah.
It was during the Century Child album.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and was Italia left after once.
I really enjoy their latest album.
What do you?
Yeah, I like it very much.
Oh, I like the last album more.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
my opinion.
yeah. It's. I didn't hear the last one. I just heard the latest
Have you
one.
heard the album?
You know, I'm not. I'm bad with catching up at albums, you know. But I happened to hear the last one, the latest one, and I really like it.
One of my favourite, and Paolo.
Dios, yeah.
Dios. Yeah, Mago, they are amazing, and they're from the country you're in now. I
Yeah.
love them, absolutely love them. Do you know what? I had the privilege of interviewing them in the UK.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was so lucky.
Cool.
Yeah, I got the drummer, Chooks, the main
Yeah.
guy, and I could only interview him under one condition, that we did the interview in Spanish.
How did it go for you?
And well, luckily you met her. Remember my photographer,
Yeah,
Melissa?
Yeah.
She's from El Salvador, so she did all the translation.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
And it worked. And apparently, I'm the only radio presenter to ever interview Mago Dios in the
Wow.
UK. Because
Congratulations.
they don't do them. They don't do them because nobody speaks Spanish. So, you know, it's difficult. It's like I wanted to interview Arcuna. Do you remember?
Yeah.
When they supported you? I wanted to interview them, and the manager said, "Can you speak Russian?" I went, "No." He said, "Well, it's the only way we can do it."
Yeah.
I couldn't do it, unfortunately, with Arcuna. Do you know Arcuna, Paula?
Yes, I do.
Oh, the Russian band. You know them, yeah?
Yeah.
You're going to tell me you've had them on the show. You've had them on your show.
No, I haven't.
Somebody
Not yet.
secretly speaks Russian in Mexico.
It's our second language.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Especially Russian. It's so easy to learn.
No, I don't know. I don't speak any languages, just English. But I don't think I know any Swedish.
English is enough.
Meatballs. Pardon?
Yeah, but we don't say meatballs.
Not in Sweden, you don't.
No, we say kött.
Pardon?
Kött is meat. Kött is meat.
I usually say that when I drop a cup on the floor.
Yeah, kött. Like shit, but kött.
Yeah.
And balls, in this case, buns. Bullar. Köttbullar.
Okay. It's like trying to get me to learn to say Gothenburg in Swedish. Oh my god.
Göteborg.
Well, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, Paula, can you say it in Swedish?
No, I am not going even to try. No.
It's so difficult. And because I say Malmo, and then I get corrected, it's Malmö or whatever.
Yeah.
Something like, yeah.
What? Malmö.
I love that. It's a lovely town. Are you from near Malmo?
No, I'm from Stockholm.
I've been there, yeah. I stayed in the Nordic Hotel.
Wait, where is that?
It's next to the train station.
Oh, there. Yeah, straight
Well,
off.
you come down a bit, you come past the Radisson and you turn the corner.
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah.
And it's there. It's got the fish tank in the hotel.
Yeah.
You know it?
Yeah. Yeah. It changed
We have
names
something
a
in
few
common.
times. Yeah.
I remember we have something in common. I've been in that hotel in Mexico City now, haven't I, Paula? Holiday Inn.
Holiday.
Oh, I've been there too.
Yes,
I've been there
you were
too.
there.
Yeah, me too.
It's a great place, huh?
Yeah, we did an interview there as well, didn't we, Paula? We did unspoken words.
The Argent,
Mexican band.
yeah. And I did the interview.
No, me and you,
I'm in
Mexican
there,
band,
so-
a long time ago now.
Yes, the first was there.
Did you do a project with Jake Heath from
With who?
Amaranth? You remember Jake from
Yeah.
Amaranth?
Huh?
Jake, were you on?
No, sir.
I thought you were on project Snowy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
maybe he did.
Snowy when he was with Therion, and there was a group of guys, and they all did that symphonic thing.
Ah, yeah, and I was not in that.
Ah, wrong person. But then Snowy's not in the band anymore, is he? I don't know what he's doing now.
Actually, Snowy is doing some of the drumming in the new album.
The new Therion album.
Yeah, he will not play the drums on tour, but he plays on the album.
How weird. But he quit the band, didn't he?
Yeah, but he was invited to play some drums, and he wanted to, so I'm very, very thankful for that.
But do you remember Snowy, yeah, Paolo, when he was in Therion? He had the very gothic vocals.
Yeah.
Quite dark vocals.
Yeah, he's a great showman, I miss him a lot, It's a lot calmer without him in the band, but I miss
Was he
him
the
around
party
really
animal,
much.
yeah?
No, but anyway, he sounded the most anyway.
He was
very-
more the talkative.
Yeah, and very outgoing, very outspoken, and he has a temper that goes from 0 to 100 in 1 second, and from 100 to 0 in one, so
volatile, as we say in England.
it's probably some letter combination that I don't know the name of.
Actually, I'm just going to thank to you, Thomas, for being here for almost an hour now. So it's been great.
Fast hour.
Well, 40 minutes now. So
Amazing.
it's been
It's gone really
Yeah.
fast.
very thankful for that. So I think probably we're going to cut out the interview here. But it's been amazing to talk to you and to have you in the show, both of you. Maybe we can do this again.
It would be great.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
It would be amazing.
Bueno, Payasos y Malbolos, él fue Thomas Bigstrom y Andy Brock. Andy, pues ya lo conocían, estuvo con nosotros en los shows anteriores. Y pues fue una entrevista muy rara, muy diferente, porque, bueno, Andy y Thomas se conocen desde hace mucho tiempo. Y quisimos invitarlo a esta entrevista para que nos hablara un poco más acerca de la vida cotidiana de Thomas más allá de Therion. Y pues como ustedes escucharon, está ahorita en España, hay nuevo disco por venir. Entonces creo que hay muy buena información. Esperemos que les haya gustado. Ya saben, denle like y compartir. Vamos a dejar los links de todas nuestras redes sociales aquí abajo. Y también les vamos a compartir el nuevo material cuando lo tengan grabado, porque como ustedes escucharon, va a pasar un buen rato antes de que puedan meterse al estudio. Y es gracioso ver cómo hay bandas que todavía necesitan tener como esa cercanía. En cambio, otras están haciendo muchas cosas en sus estudios, cada uno en su casa. Entonces, pues muchas gracias. Esperamos que les haya gustado y pues nos seguimos viendo. Bye.